This is the cleaning procedure for the Enagic Sun-Os water purifier. Items you're going to need is a tall container. I use a 2-cup measuring cup. The cleaning cartridge along with its cap. And the cleaning powder that comes with the cleaning kit. Oh, and don't forget to save some extra water for drinking during the 5-hour process. First thing we do is we locate the slide switch on the side to remove the front panel. Just move it up, kind of pull it out at the same time, and the cover comes right off. Now for safety reasons, you'll want to unplug it next. Now there's a little locking ring that keeps the filter in place, and you'll see that one is installed and one is removed. All you do is slide that little bar up there in the direction you're trying to function. In this case, we want to remove it. Pull the ring up back over to the filter, and then next we kind of rock the filter forward and backward until it lets go. It's in there pretty good, so you might need 2 hands. Unlike me, I've got the camera in the other one. Now here at this point, you'll want to take note and make sure that those 2 little black O-rings are left on the filter. They're easy to go down the drain or to be left in the machine, so make sure you take it off. It's there. Now, by the same token, we want to make sure the 2 O-rings are on the filter, the cartridge, and we're going to put that in place. Push it down firmly to make sure it's seated well. Okay, next we want to go ahead and load the entire packet into the cleaner module. You could actually load up that cleaner module before and then install it into the machine. Anyway, and then go ahead and put on your cap. Okay, now we're going to replace the locking ring. Put it on there, spin around until it drops, and then push it in the direction to lock it, or it says install. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to mix up that powder mixture into a solution so that it can go into the Titanic plates in the machine. And the way to do that is we just go ahead and spit some water out into the sink for about 30-40 seconds. Okay, next what I do is I go ahead and I put the tubes into the container. I take the gray tube and I kind of lock it underneath the silver tube just to make sure it doesn't fall out. I find that's a good stationary place to put it. Okay, then I take the silver tube and I bend it around and I stick it into the same container. Now the idea with this here is once I fill up the container, it has no way of siphoning because both tubes will be locked underwater, and if you leave one tube outside, then what it's going to do is it's going to suction all the water back out of the machine and do you no good. So here it sits just like this for the next 5 hours. You're done for this step. Okay, 5 hours have passed, and now we're going to go ahead and dismantle everything we did so we can empty out the machine. Alright, so we took out the gray tube, put it back where it goes, and took out the silver tube. We don't need this water anymore, we can dump that. Next we can take off the locking ring and remove the cleaner module. Again, it's probably in there pretty tough. Once removed, make sure those 2 black O-rings are there. And take our original water filter. It only fits one way. Stick it back in there and press it down firmly. Next goes our locking ring. Put it down, scoot along till it drops, and then push it in place. Last step here is put the face cover on, just kind of stick it in to the side and push it back and it'll lock in there. And then we're going to go ahead and plug it in. And now we're going to go ahead and give it a mini flush. We're going to get anything out of the Titanic plates just by running another 30-40 seconds into the sink to clear that full path. Now what I do for the cleaner module is I go ahead and open it up, and I make sure there's nothing in it, and I dump out any excess water, and then I just leave it right there. Leave it there for the next day, like overnight or something like that, because if you don't dry it, then it will cause mildew. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.